Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all who elect. And I want to get into a quick class. I'm going to call it, in these last days, the Lord is building up his men stronger, because you start to see, that we're in the end times, obviously, with these prophecies being unfolded, but you also start to realize that a lot of brothers are really going through it, man, in the spirit, catching hell, left and right. And that's just, the flame being put on us, man. Speaking as for myself, I've been going through it too, man, but you start to notice that, especially around these end times, man, everything's starting to amp up. These demons, the afflictions, a lot of iniquity around the world, everything's starting to amp up because we're at that last part, man. The clock about to turn midnight, you know what I'm saying? So we're right there, so that's why you start to realize, a lot of things are just starting to amp up on you, and now you gotta amp up with it, man. You gotta get stronger too. You gotta build yourself up too, and that's what the Lord is doing with these afflictions we catch, man. The hell we go through, the hell brothers go through, with women, bills, payments they gotta make, all these type of things is all afflictions. Really, you're supposed to, count that all. You're supposed to rejoice with those type of afflictions, because the Lord, is putting those afflictions on you to make you stronger, man. Showing you that the Lord dealing with you, man. All right, let me get that scripture real quick. Let me see. It says, James chapter 1 verse 2, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Alright. Knowing, let me see. Alright, it says, verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, So, rejoice, when you fall into diverse, temptations. Count it all joy, man. Because knowing this, that the afflictions that trying of your faith is working up patience, man. Your tolerance to suffer, man. Because we gonna be suffering in the times we're coming into, man. There's gonna be a whole lot more suffering than this, in the times we're coming into, and the Lord is building us up strong, man, for those times, to be able to deal with these things mentally, in the spirit, to be able to do these things in the spirit, not carnally with the flesh, and that's what it's teaching us, man. The temptations, the afflictions, the hell we catch, all these things are getting us ready and preparing us for what's to come. That's even worse than what we going through now, man. And that's the Lord building us up in these end times. That's why you see these demons amping up, your afflictions getting worse and worse, because the Lord is making you stronger, man. The Lord is putting more work on us, man, to make us stronger in the faith and the spirit, in the knowledge, because all this suffering will make you want to seek the Lord more, man. All the hell you're catching makes you want to seek the Lord more, all right? Make you hunger for more righteousness, make you hunger for the kingdom to come, because you're suffering, man. There's nothing here for you. So now you feel this suffering. You just, putting curses on this place, man. You're hating this place more and more. You're nowhere near comfortable with this place because of the suffering you're going through, man. And that's why we always, when a prophecy come unfold, we always give our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because, he's almost here, man. You know, he almost here to save us out of this captivity, man. You know, verse 4 says, "But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing." All right, so let that patience have her perfect work, man. That patience, that suffering will have its perfect work, you know, because it's going to make you stronger, you know, make you better in the spirit, man. All right, it says an entire you're going to be perfect and entire, you know. You know, you wholly, man. You know, your whole spirit will change. You know, your whole way you look at you view this world will change, man. You know, your spirit will change. Like I said, you'll become stronger, and that's what we need in these last days, man. You gotta become stronger. You know, the head of my camp, you know, he gave a beautiful example a minute ago, you know, and I always think back on this example, man. You know, and it's like when you're in the gym, you know, you lifting them weights got to get heavier. The weights going to eventually have to get heavier, and you're going to have to get stronger to take on those weights, you know. And that's with this world, man. You know, we got to get stronger, man. These demons are going to get heavier. These afflictions and hell we catch will get heavier, and we must get stronger to be able to withhold, you know, that those weights, man, those demons, those afflictions, you know, to be able to, you know, carry it, man. All right. But to get to this scripture real quick, this is 2 Timothy chapter 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." All right. So it says, you know, thou therefore, you know, we must endure that hardness, man. You know, endure the afflictions, the hard times that we're being put in as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, man. You know, we're fighting a way bigger fight than, you know, these things in the world, man. These affairs that ties in with our life, man. You know, we're fighting something way bigger than that, man. You know, let's get that real quick. So, it says, Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11 or 10, it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." So we must be strong in the Lord, man, in our faith. We must be fully persuaded, you know, to keep doing and do diligence to the Lord so we can be saved. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right. So you got to put on the whole armor of the Lord, man, you know, so we can be able to withstand, you know, or stand against the wiles of the devil, man, the things that, you know, the devil do, man, Satan do, spiritual demon Satan, these demons. We got to be able to withstand that, man, the lust, all these type of things, you know, that we go through in our day-to-day life. We got to put on the whole armor to withstand all these things, man. You know, to be able to get through these things. You know, your biggest enemy is yourself, man. And you must overcome yourself, man. You got to overcome this flesh. You know, you got to overcome the things in this world that hold you back. You know, so you can build yourself stronger. You can build yourself better, man. And that's what a soldier do, man. All right? You know, your biggest enemy is yourself, man. You know, things, you know, you don't want to do, you got to do it, man. You get out of your comfort zone. You must get out of your comfort zone and do it, man. And that's going to make you grow way more bigger than ever, man. Way more stronger than ever. You know, you got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to grow. All right? If you're in your comfort zone the whole time, you know, you're just going to be complacent. You're going to still stay at the same level, the same place. You know, you're not going to grow at all. You know, and that's just with anything, man. But really, you want to, in this truth, you really want to battle and overcome this flesh, man. Overcome yourself, man. All right? Because that's your biggest enemy. You know, it says, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. We wrestle against something way bigger than that, man. This fight is something way bigger, than just the flesh and blood, man. It says, but principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Whew, damn, man. So we don't wrestle against just flesh and blood, man. Nah. We wrestle against something way bigger than that, man. We wrestling to get our kingdom back, man. This fight, it's for the Lord to come back and save us, man. So there's something way bigger than just flesh and blood, man. It's something way bigger than all this other junk, man. We don't wrestle against the flesh and blood. That's why you got to be more spiritual, man. You can't be carnal in the flesh all day, all the time in every situation, because you want to be in the spirit, man. You want to build up your spirit for the times we're coming into, because if you're carnal in Jacob's trouble, man, you're going to be, hey, man, telling what's going to happen to you, man. You must be in the spirit. You must have the spirit on you, man. It says, for wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. To have this wisdom and this knowledge, you're going to think with wisdom, man. You're going to have knowledge to know, what to do or not, and what not to do, and you'll have that spirit on you, to believe and have faith in the Lord, to get you through these things. And that's what will make your mind more stable in the times to come, man. All right. When everybody else panicking and having a hard time, they go look at you. You just gonna be going through it, knowing everything. You're gonna know where to go. You're gonna be leading. Know where to go. Oh, I gotta go here. I gotta go there. Because you're gonna have faith in the Lord, man. You ever seen the book of Eli? That man was being guided, man. That man was being guided by the Lord, man. The angels. And that's why he knew where to go, where to head to. How to get around certain things. Those bullets couldn't even touch him, because he had the spirit of the Lord on him, man. The Lord was protecting that man. So the bullets couldn't even pierce him, man. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. All right, so you gotta take on the whole armor, man. Of the Lord, so you can be able to withstand that evil day, man. That Jacob's trouble. That's why I said, if you're carnal minded in that time, man, it ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you, man. You must think spiritually, man. You must be in the spirit, because that's how you're gonna know where to go, what to do in these certain situations, because you're gonna be going off of wisdom and knowledge and faith, man. Faith in the Lord, in these days, in these coming times. But to go back to 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. Verse 4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. So no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, man. We ain't warring. We don't want to tangle ourselves with the affairs of this life. Things we go through with this life, man, we got to get over it, Shit, you got to get the dust up off you. Get the dust up off you and keep going. Because there's a bigger fight, than the affairs of this life, man. There's a way bigger fight than that, man. We're fighting for something that's way more than this. It says, your afflictions... Hold on, let me see. Let me get it, man. Let's see. This says 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So this little affliction, these little affairs, of this life, that is but for a moment, worketh us for a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, man. We got something way more, that when we get it, when we get that everlasting life, that kingdom, this is gonna be like a dream, man. These afflictions you went through is gonna be like a dream. You just woke up from a bad dream and you're gonna forget all about it. It says, verse 18, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. That goes into being spiritual, man. Gotta have the spirit on you. It says, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So, you guys look at the things that are the things which are not seen, which are, we look not at things which are seen, man. And just to get into a quick testimony, man, this guy that was call himself quote unquote woke, or spiritual, he said, what he said to me was, cause I was cutting his ass up, man. And he was like, and I was like, what's your goal, man? Like, what do you do, for your life? Since you're so spiritual, you're so faithful, what do you do? And he was like, well, I rap, and I'm just trying to make it, man. I'm trying to get my money and stuff. And I told him, I was like, how can you sit here and consider yourself spiritual when you're still focused on things that are carnal? And that's just the truth. You can't consider yourself spiritual when you're still thinking about rapping and being big in this world. You're still conformed unto the world, man. You still trying to get things which are seen, money. And I told him, the love of money is the root of all evil, man. You want to do all this, and that's all he was talking about, man. Money, getting money. And it sounded like he was worshiping it, man. I was like, yo, you're tripping, man. And he was just saying BS, man. But it just shows you that a lot of these guys are not really spiritual, man. They have no faith, man. They still doing things. They just a dumber version of 2/3 Jakes, man. They're just a dumber half of those 2/3 Jakes, man. Because they consider themselves spiritual. They know all this and that, but they still trying to do the same things in this world, to get bigger in this world. And I was like, yo, America about to be destroyed though, right? And it was like, well, you gotta make the most out of it before it do. And I was like, bro, don't you want to be saved? What happened? Don't you want to be saved, man? But that's besides the point, man. That guy is definitely not definitely not playing with a full one. But back to this 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3 says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who chosen him to be a soldier. No man that warreth entangle himself with these affairs of life, man. We trying to please the Lord, man. We trying to do whatever you can to please the Lord. And the brother came out with a testimony, man. And it was on I think GMS Testimonies YouTube channel. But he came out with a testimony, and he was basically saying how his wife cheated on him and things like that, man, with the dyke, man. I recommend brothers to watch it. It's on the page of GMS Testimonies. I recommend brothers to watch it. But the brother understood that, it's still work to be done, and he just not cry over it. He just go get over it, man. You got to get over it, man. You got to get over those certain things, man. They try to knock you down, but you got to keep fighting, man, because we're still trying to be saved. We're still fighting, man. The war doesn't end. The fight doesn't end, until the Lord comes back and destroys this place ultimately. It says, verse 5, and if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. You know what I'm saying, man? But they go Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, So the hell we catch, we glory in those, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. So we glory in these tribulations, the hell we catch, man, because this tribulations work up the patience, man. Because in that time, man, we gonna need hella patience, man. You gotta be hella patient, man. We gonna be going through some stuff, and if you ain't, if you can't deal with it, you can't be patient, you can't suffer, you go fall. You don't want to fall. But it says, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. That's why the Lord ultimately, like I said, in these last days, the Lord really pinning it on us, that fire on us, because he's building up his man to become stronger, man. We gotta understand that the time we're coming into, it ain't gonna be no child's game, man. So you gotta get out of that little boy mindset. You gotta get out of that, little kid mindset, man, because the Lord is raising up men. The Lord is raising up men. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta become a man. Certain brothers at an early age must become a man. Brothers get these things at an early age, at 14, 13, 12, man. And you going out to camp, you gotta become a man. You gotta put away those mortal thoughts, man. This is the truth, man. Think about King David, man. He took out the Goliath with a stone, man. And he was young. He was very young, man. So it's like, you must become men in this thing, man. You gotta be a soldier. It says, and patience, and experience hope. So that experience, builds up your hope, your faith, man. You experience these things. You've seen that the Lord got you out of it before. How much more now? When Jacob's trouble come, and when that evil day come, the Lord was getting you out of those those afflictions, the shit you went through before. The Lord always made a way for you before. How much more now, man? And it just builds up your hope and your faith even more. But I'm gonna get this last precept and end off on this. It says, 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." So think it not strange, concerning that fiery trial we're going through, man. Especially now when it gets things are amping up, man. And I'm telling you that out of experience, man, because I'm feeling it too, man. Brothers are feeling it, man. And you might not be feeling it worse than the other brother. The other brother next to you might be feeling it way worse than you, but he's still getting through it, man. He's still doing, doing his due diligence, man. Doing what he can, because we still in the war. We still in the fight. Ain't no time to sit down and you got to sit there and mope a little bit and cry and shit. Ain't no time for that, man. Ain't no time to do no retiring. We're still fighting, man, till the enemy is ultimately destroyed, man. So there's still a fight. And that's why the Lord is getting us ready for the main battle, man. All right, this is just the beginning of the war, man. But the Lord is getting us ready for the peak of the battle, man. All right, and that's when things start to get crazy, man. That's when the fire really start to get rolling. It says, "But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Mashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." So we're partakers in the Lord's sufferings, man. Yahweh's sufferings. With the Lord suffered, man. The Lord had to go through some shit, man. We got to go through some shit too to get the glory that the Lord has, man. To get into the kingdom, like how the Lord got, man. It says, when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. So when the Lord glory shall be revealed, when the truth comes out, when the Lord destroys this place, we're going to also be glad with exceeding joy, man, because we was in that fight too, and that was, we endured into the end, man. And that's going to be the real, that's going to be a real accomplishment, because we endured unto the end to be able to see, how the things take part, man, without giving up on the faith, without moping or crying or losing hope, man. You know, so that's why we're going to be glad with exceeding joy to be able to see the Lord glory being revealed, man. You know, but that's all I want to get on that. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Hope the brother was edified. Shalom, Akim.